Cold tubs. Let's talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly, specifically about this one. This is the Prodigy X. Now, this is the Recovery Pro. Absolutely phenomenal. Ugly? None. Bad? I really don't think there's any. Why? Because they did an incredible job. I have seen a lot of cold tubs. I'm talking over a dozen. Prodigy X, they know their stuff. Now, I have it emptied out because I'm wanting to show you guys the ins and outs versus just, I get it, has cold water in it. Let's look at the actual inside, the outside. Let's look at it and dive into it. So what I like about it is I have two kiddos. I love the fact that it has clips on both sides, and they are not just these dinky little clips. These clips, your kid would have to be the Hulk himself to get this undone. You have to be really strong. So I love that for the fact that I don't have to worry about my kids getting in this. The actual build quality on it, if you zoom in, you might see how there's like these little divots throughout. That's because it has upgraded drop stitching. What that is this whole thing is inflatable, but then on the inside, there's stitching that goes throughout the entire thing. And then when it inflates, that stitching becomes super taut and it makes this thing super, super strong, where you could be sitting on this and it is just like, it's built like a tank. It can hold a lot of weight and it can obviously hold all the water that you need. And it's completely waterproof. Why? Because they did a really good job. Come check this out, how they did all this on the bend. The others, I've seen like they have like a spot where they connect here and then a spot here. You can see how many different spots they have this welding done. That is not like welding, but like the adhesives and all that, of how well they did. Now you see those two holes right there. What are those? Let's look at them on the outside. If you come over here, there are tubes on this side. So you got the green and the red, but it's pretty simple. It says water in, water out. So how that works is this is totally accessible and usable with a water chiller. So if you have a chiller, which by the way, you can also snack with Prodigy X, love the fact that they have everything together, but it's as easy as hooking it up on the back. It'll run through the filter, the chiller, everything, get your water down to crazy cold, which is so nice that it's as easy as that. Now you don't have to use that. If you zoom in all the way over there, there is snow on the mountains. It's cold. That's why I'm wearing a jacket right now. You could just have it like this, where you have it in your garage where it's cold, set it outside. You don't have to have a chiller. You could still utilize this by putting in ice cubes. Again, Prodigy X does that. Now, why do I like this one versus others? One of the biggest reasons outside of the build quality is, let me lean this up against the back right there, the size. When you get in, you can't see my shoulders. That is a huge benefit. Now I have my legs like this. If I wanted to, look at this. Legs totally straight, not touching the end, and I'm 6 foot. So the fact that I could actually get all the way in there and then get down and I could be totally submerged other than my head out is a huge plus. There are others that are a lot shorter. Water overflows. Your shoulders are sticking out. Not fun. This one, it does it well. Look at how like well built this is. I am just on this thing and I am like bouncing. It's built like a beast. It doesn't, if you get this angle, like, I know the camera person has to figure out what they're doing. They got to look this direction, kind of like at this down here at the ground. You can see that it's straight. This thing is not bowing out like others. I've seen others that bow out and it's really awkward. I don't like that. This one is very straight, which I love, which gives it a lot more strength on the actual product itself. Now, they have this mat as well. What you do, you step out, you're wet, you step on it, boom, absorbs all the water, does a really good job. Now, this entire thing, I'm talking this, all can fit into this when you deflate it, which is super nice. Now, how to inflate and deflate is this pump right here. What's cool about it is it even has a PSI built into it. So others where you're having to guess which PSI, you don't want it to pop, it's too loose. This one, all in one. You attach this, you hook it up to the back, pumps up super fast, and then you can also just deflate it, which is incredible, and everything just stores right here. Now this thing, you can use this for two ways. This is a dry pouch, or more importantly, it is a repair pouch. It has everything you need in here, just in case anything goes wrong, with also the adhesive that you need to be able to repair anything. Now, I've never had anything happen to these. These things are beasts. The type of material, the PVC material that they use is extremely high quality, so I don't really have to worry about that. But the fact that they send this to you where others don't, I love that, because you don't ever want to be in a pinch situation and then you're like looking for it. This one, it just comes with everything, which is super, super nice. I love this thing. I love the black look. It's just like this really fun, elegant look style. So can't say enough good about it, but the fact that it's this big, but it can compact to this, you can take it on the go. They did everything right. And again, for the safety purposes of having those on the top, to be able to lock it down so that water And you know, dirty water like rainwater, if you're outside, or dust is not going to get in. Your kids aren't going to get in, squirrels, whatever that may be. I love it. Prodigy X did a phenomenal job. Hope you guys like it too.